We got just a few minutes left in the show today, so in classic IGN fashion, we figured we would give this showcase a score on the 10-point review scale. The games one, not the movies one, where we give everything a 7. Oh. Jada, let's start with you. What do you score in this thing?
Can I take Brian's answer?
What?
The Q.
The Q?
The Q out of 10?
Q out of 10.
You gotta bring that thing back up?
Yes, I do.
We don't need to talk about anything.
I don't know. I guess I'd probably give it a solid 8, maybe a 9 out of 10. Like, it was right there between the B and A quality. We got a lot of really cool new like indie stuff. You know, I know you were like jonesing for Revenant Hill. There was Ultros, which looked kind of creepy but kind of weird. There's a bunch of other stuff that looked really cool. And we got Spider-Man today, so I'm happy. I'm very sad we didn't get T-Lou, but we got Plucky Squire. That is my big one. Okay. That is my big one. Sorry,
Plucky Squire was that one with a little, you basically jump between
like
surfaces.
it's like the little, like the storybook character and stuff like that. Looks very cool. I'm really digging it.
Looks very cute. That's
yeah.
Akeem, what would you score this showcase?
Well, it was at a solid 8 when I saw Metal Gear Solid, you know. And then when they revealed everything for PSVR 2, it dropped down to a 5.
Whoa.
And then it went back up to a 9 when I saw Foam Stars.
Foam Stars, yeah.
What?
Yes.
I am all in on Foam Stars. Look, I've always wanted to get into Splatoon.
Oh, right.
Okay.
But I have a PlayStation.
I don't know if you're joking or not.
I am not joking. I have a PlayStation. Oh, I guess I can't get into Splatoon. What is there? Is there a Splatoon-like on this console? No, there isn't. And then out of nowhere, PlayStation blessed us with Foam Stars.
Okay. There's also ramen on Steam.
I don't care about food. I care about foam. All right, soap and water is what I care about the most.
Favorite thing. I think some of the foam is food. I think they've got champagne guns in there.
Okay, all right.
Honestly, it looks like Splatoon broke into their parents' liquor cabinet and got into the sparkling rosé a little bit.
And they just grew up.
Turn on the Persona soundtrack.
I mean, they
don't have to show it. It's not necessary.
This is beautiful. What do you mean? They're in like a street.
We got a Q out of 10. You got a foam out of 10.
Foam out of 10.
What are we talking about? No, nobody wants to play Foamsters. Okay?
I want to play.
I want to play with all 3 of you, please.
I'll play Foamsters
Thank
with you.
Yes. Call it Foam Stars, please.
Foam Stars.
Foam.
I mean,
I think they're really foaming it in. Anyway, Brian, what are you going to score this thing?
I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And
7 out of 10.
Yeah, because you know what? I had an 8 out of 10 when we were talking in the break, and then it made me look at Foam Stars again. So Spider-Man did a lot of heavy lifting in this.
He's very strong.
He usually does.
Costume makes him even stronger.
I know he can lift up huge things. But there's a lot of uncertainty still in the future of like what Sony's first-party studios are working on. Like we didn't see anything from Naughty Dog. We joked about getting concept art number 3 for The Last of Us multiplayer. We didn't even get that.
Yeah.
We didn't get anything from Bend. We don't know what they're working on post, Days Gone, which wrapped half a decade ago at this point. And so I want to know what's next from those studios. That said, there was a lot of really cool indies there. I really like the way the presentation flowed. We didn't get that kind of annoying state of play where it's like, coming up next, we've got race cars. I hope you guys like race cars.
They've got wheels this time.
Yeah, wheels can go faster than ever in Gran Turismo, coming, spinning in the theaters. I was like, get rid of that. So the fact that they just, like Jim Ryan came out and he's like, guess what? We got a bunch of crap I paid for. Here you go. And you got to see it, and at the end, he's like, we're all about innovation, I guess, and here's Spider-Man. So cool. Awesome presentation in terms of pacing, in terms of content. I wanted a little more from the first-party stuff, but getting like 10 minutes of Spider-Man at the end, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I want to, it's easy to poke fun and be like, oh, they didn't show Bloodborne 2 or 3, neither of which exist. But, we did get an hour and change of new stuff to look at. And it's, a good chunk of that is in the foreseeable future. Maybe it didn't have release dates, but like that's still, it's if some of that stuff lands this year, that's, a good problem to have. Jada, you've been tracking the community over there. What did they make of this?
So I had the community grade from S to C, and the community at 31%, it's switched since I last told you guys. It is now an S.
Oh.
The community in chat right now with 22,400 votes, 31% of those. So that's like 7,000 roughly.
Spider-Man came through at the end. I think the score went up a lot when
it probably did. It was originally at an A. A is right there at second place with 29%, and then B and C are tied even 20%. But I mean, I guess the people got what they wanted.
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense that although I think the audience, they might be a little bit confused because S is actually a tier and not a grade. A is actually a grade.
Well,
Sounds like you didn't get the secret best grade.
S is for Sony.
S?
S is for
If you
Sony.
beat the crap out of your teacher, you get an S.
I get an S? S tier.
Yeah.
It's S tier.
Okay, all right. I gotta go back to school.
We're a video game
up some
establishment.
teachers.
So you gotta include those video game grades.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, so the Spider-Man's S is for
S is for Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay.
Spider-Man, Sony,
It's for Splendid.
Sonic,
What
Superman.
What would you give it on
Scooby-Doo.
the letter scale? Would be a F for foam stars.
I would actually give it an F.
Ryan, you gotta stop talking about the foam. It's not time for that.
I know. I wasn't talking about the foam. He talking about the foam. He made us look at the foam again.
The foam was amazing.
The foam was great.
The problem with
Very
the foam
colorful.
is it might look like Splatoon, but it's too new and innovative. It's too much innovation.
Yes.
I like when things
It's as innovative
are
as the telephone.
The same but different. The same that I remember them, but they look better. We got some remakes.
I hope you guys let me play foam stars with you, because otherwise I'll get FOMO.